Yes, thank you so much. This is Smart Bosco. Thank you for coming. Much appreciation for your support. And it's all about money matters. And we are here to discuss about money because money matters. I'm one of the people who is encouraging open discussion when it comes to money matters because we are really messed up because we don't discuss money matters openly. Now, I'm, I've been thinking about some of us who are employed. You're employed in a company or whatever setting you're employed in, and by the end of every month you get some salary, which is very much important because that is like what we call daily bread. That is what sustains you with your family and all those things. But I've been thinking about the way we are so much glued to our work in a way that we don't ever think about the future. The way we are so loyal to our work and we don't think about the future. And of course, we need to be loyal because it's very much important when you're employed somewhere to ensure that you adhere to what is expected, you do your work very well, you deliver, and all those things. But the perspective I'm bringing out is whereby we think about our future, on how best we can also be able to empower ourselves financially. How can you come up with a plan? Can you have a plan that can be able to help you in a way that even if today you're not in that job, if you're really sacked or they have told you we don't need your services, or situations whereby the company is sold, there are many instances, there are many things that can happen. How many of us remember during the time of Corona, when Corona came and people could no longer be able to work, and so anything can be able to happen. And so whenever such kind of a situation comes in, many of us, we find ourselves really stuck. We are not able to make progress because we entirely depend on that salary. And it's good for you to be thinking of a plan, to have a plan, because that plan will help you so much. Strategize, come up with a plan. Even if it's a small plan, it can still be able to help you. But what I'm looking at is we are so glued to our jobs, and sometimes we think our jobs are our savior. Wait until when you're sacked. Wait until when you retire. People will forget about you. You will no longer receive those calls that you used to receive. Friends will not engage with you. Nobody is concerned about you. And this can make you to be so depressed because you can remember, cherish, or remember those times when you used to converse with your friends. They used to tell you, we are with you. Even if you leave the job, we will be calling you, we'll be catching up with you. Let me tell you, that's a big lie. They will never. People will forget about you. The company that employed you will forget about you. Your boss will forget about you. The relationship that you have is because of the work that is there. And I cannot blame the company, I cannot blame the people. I think they normally say out of sight, out of mind. And they normally say that, and this is situations that you have seen, that if today, God forbid, you pass away, you die, there are some companies that will even advertise your position even before you get buried. And so that is the reality of life. That is the reality of life. And if they fire you today, within a short time, they'll replace you. And so what is my point? My point is that be faithful, work faithfully, but please think about your life. Think about your life. And the money that you receive is not basically to be consumed, all of it. That is some capital which should help you to begin planning for your future, should help you to begin planning for your future, beginning that business or beginning your own company or such kind of things. And so let us not work like our jobs, our bosses, they are everything to us. And please remember, I'm not saying, and I'm saying this, I'm doing this video because I'm also employed, I'm loyal to my company, but the reality and the truth is that I do not want to be so much glued in my job that I forget that I need to fulfill my dreams. I need to think about my future and all those things. Because sometimes we are so much glued and we forget that we need to also begin to have our own plans. And when those plans materialize, then you are able to make some good progress. And so please don't forget that people will forget you. And even if that is not true, think about the people that were really sacked or were relieved of their duties. Were relieved of their duties, and they went. When was the last time you called them? When was the last time you catched up with them? They went, and that was it. And so let no one lie to you. They will forget about you. The company will move on. You will also move on with your life. It is time for you to begin thinking a bit early. How have you planned your life? How have you planned your finances? What is it that you can do to ensure that you're much secure? Because there's always something that you can always do. We, all of us, can play a part. And please don't tell me you earn very little. There's no money which is little. What matters is how you plan it. You may be earning a very small salary and doing great things. And so let us just have that in our mind, that when you leave that company, when you leave that organization that you work for, they will forget you. And it will be between you and your God, and possibly your family. The friends that you think are there, they will not be there. And actually, I normally say that sometimes there are many of us who are we are so loyal to our jobs, and we also have colleagues or friends at work, and we hang around with them, and we forget about our families. Please don't forget about your family. If anything happens to you which is not right, if today you fall sick, the family will be there for you. Of course, the company may be there. You may have a cover for medical cover, such kind of things. But at long last, it's only your family that will keep on showing up for you. And so don't forget that people forget about you. But you need to forge ahead. So as you begin a new year, a new week, think about it if you're employed. And please, I'm not in any way saying that we should not be loyal to our works. We should work faithfully, because of course God looks at the way we are faithful. Because if you're faithful in the workplace, God will also continue blessing you and also opening opportunities for you. But don't just stay there like that is the end. Plan very well, and especially matters to do with finances. Begin small and you'll make some progress. See you in my next one.